back.
We are back. You're someone that doesn't mind even being on camera though, so that's a problem. I kind of want you to be on camera and feel shame.
Yeah, no, I've been there, man. I've been on You've Been Framed. Like, you can't embarrass me.
You've been on You've Been Framed?
Yeah. It's like my first big thing I used to brag about, but...
You've been on You've Been Framed?
Yeah.
Wait, what's the video of you on You've Been Framed?
So I was a youngster, right, and I was being pushed on a swing, and the swing broke, and I fell back and cracked my head open. So it was great.
Wait, all right, so let's really quickly talk about this. You were on You've Been Framed.
Yep.
Your head was cracked open, and your parents sent that video of you being on You've Been Framed.
Yep.
With your head cracked open for the sum of £250.
Basically, yeah. Yep.
So the trauma that your head took for being cracked open from a broken swing, your parents looked at it and said, bingo, is that what they said?
Yes, exactly.
Respectfully, your parents are trash. I'm sorry. Your parents are trash. You think if my kids' heads get cracked open, I'm sending that to you being framed? Hey, Mr. and Mrs. Trudge, yeah? Let me tell you something, yeah? Disrespectful. Your son's head was bust open and one of you were holding the camera and the other one said, that's the money shot. You lot are disrespectful. So wait, let me get this right. Wait, your head was cracked open. You ended up on You've Been Framed.
Yep.
Stitches.
Can't tell you exactly the extent of it, but
Okay.
I just know I was quite badly hurt. And sometimes, I don't even know if they still have it on TV, but if you watch like the best of You've Been Framed, sometimes that comes on.
Do you ever, hold on, do you get like, every time they air it, like Christmas and they do the best of You've Been Framed, do you ever get like a little additional
like a
money for your trauma?
No.
That is disrespectful.
I don't see it. I don't think my parents see it. I know it.
How much do your parents make for that? Is it $250?
It was $250. Yeah. I know. I've still got the VHS somewhere at my mum's house. I'm certain. Like, yeah.
Your parents are disrespectful. Disrespectful.
I think it was a buyout fee. So, now that trauma is stuck with me and I see nothing for it. So it's great.
There was a buyout fee.
I'm sure there must have been. I think that's what it is. $250 is buyout fee. So they
That is. Do you know what a buyout fee is supposed to be if you feature in a program?
Yeah.
So it's more than £250.
Well, yeah.
Your head got cracked open for £250. Nah, I'm sorry. Your parents, hey, Mr. and Mrs. Trudge, hey, respectfully, you're terrible. I'm sorry. Nah, that's. If it was a thing where you fell off the swing and you were okay, but from you cracked your head open, nah. Are you cool with your parents now?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Both of them?
Yeah, I'm sweet. I mean, I was more offended by the haircut at the time. Like, I had a bowl cut, that probably saved me.
Hold on. Who cut your hair that ended up on You've Been Framed? If one of your parents cut your hair, then put you on that swing, and then you cracked your head open, I'm starting to think your parents set the swing up to break. Because what I'm seeing is poverty, so let's not pay for our son's hair to get cut. Let's cut our son's hair ourselves because we can't afford the real cut. How do we make some money off of this idiot son that we got right here, yeah? Here's an idea. I don't know what your mum's name is. Susan. Susan. I don't know what your mum's name is.
Donna.
Oh, that's even worse. Donna. Put him on the swing. I've sorted something out. And get the camcorder as well. Why we need a camcorder? Don't you worry. We got this. All right, Trevor. I don't know if it's his name. But so Donna has gone and got the camcorder and put you on this swing after cutting your hair.
Yeah.
Pushes the swing up. The swing snaps. Your head cracks open. All right, we'll ceramist. This will go to Jeremy Beadle. Your parents don't love you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I respectfully. No, I'm sure they do. But they also love that 250 just as much.
Oh, yes.
That is wild. I'm getting to an adult age. I'm doing the same thing back to them.
Oh, no.
Listen, Donna, I'm not trying to plant any seeds in his head, yeah? But I will say this, Donna, if you, God forbid you ever get in a wheelchair, right? And for some reason, your son gets a camera out and just wants to wheel you uphill, right? Then gets a phone call and then for some reason, let's go and you wheel back, but one of the wheels fall off. And with inflation, that 250 be about like 315. And you see Jeremy Beadle Jr., I don't know, they're trying to do You Being Framed. That's wild. That is crazy.
Yeah.
Damn.
So I mean, bro, I ain't ashamed of anything anymore.
Wait, hold on. Is Jeremy Beadle passed away?
I think he did, yeah.
R.I.P. Jeremy Beadle, man. That was a legend. Let me just double check. Let me not say R.I.P. because he might be still alive. I think he did as well. Jeremy. There we go. Jeremy Beadle. Yeah, 2008. The legend, man.
Oh, wow, I didn't know it was that. Oh.
Yeah, man. Wait, was it Jeremy Beadle that You've Been Framed?
Yeah,
it was, wasn't it?
Yeah, I can't even remember.
Yeah, Jeremy Beadle. And then it was Harry Hill. That was it.
That was it, yeah.
Jeremy Beadle, then Harry Hill, yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. Bruv, you were on You've Been Framed. That is funny. That is funny. All for a cracked head.
Yeah, I know. I don't think it's affecting me now, though. But
Donna, you put your sign on You've Been Framed. I'm not gonna make this racial, but ain't no black people cracking their son's head open and then sending the evidence to Jeremy Beadle for $250.
oh man,
It'll be a next conversation the next day. As soon as that airs on a Tuesday, Wednesday morning. Yeah, hello, Mr. Johnson. Hi, yeah, your son, your son Trevonte. We saw him on television the last night. We want to have some words about his safety. That kid will get sent to social services. You get away with so much, man. Oh mate, I'm sorry, Donna. I'm sorry, Donna. I'm sorry. No kid should ever have been put through You've Been Framed. You've Been Framed is reserved for stupid dogs and cats. That's how I see it.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Them cats that do stuff like they'll see like a window and think it's open, and they'll jump bang into it. But the cat's fine; they got extra lives.
Yeah,
your son, Donna, your son had one skull. Oh, that's rude.
Yeah,
would you do that if your son hurt himself, cracked his head, and then? Because you got to wonder. Yeah. That VHS had to get set up.
Yeah. No, it's true. Exactly. That's a good point.
There were no camera phones back then.
Yeah, it's true.
Your mum or dad had to set up a tripod, Them camcorders were like this big.
No, that was it. It was a giant, like, flipping camcorder.
Nah, they set you up. They wanted your skull bust. They would. Would you say that you had a poverty-stricken upbringing?
I wouldn't say poverty-stricken. No, I don't know.
Your mum and dad's gonna hate me for this. I don't care. Would you say were they broke? Were they okay? Or were they rich?
They were okay till they got divorced, I think.
Okay, are they together? Okay, no worries. No. So they got divorced, right?
Yeah.
Did this head crack happen before or after the divorce?
Before.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna go even deeper. Respectfully. So respectfully, who called for the divorce?
I think it was my mum.
Your mum?
Yep.
I don't know what your dad's name is, but Trevor's fine. Your mum called for it. Yeah. And Trevor, you made me feel my son have to go on Jeremy Beadle's show. I never wanted to crack his skull open. You told me to bring the camera, and now look, he can barely count to 5 without twitching. I'm done. And you spent that $250 at the bookies. Respectfully, of course. Nah. Hey, Donna, big up yourself, man. I know why you ended it, right? Because after that $250 got delivered and they took tax, they took service charge, delivery, whatever it was, and that went down to $226. You could tell me to stop at some point. I'll keep going. This whole episode will be You've Been Framed. I don't care.
That's fine.
Anyone who's listening to this, if you've been on You've Been Framed, let me know. If you haven't been on You've Been Framed, but you've watched You've Been Framed, let me know. And then also let me know, would you let your kid bust his skull and get on You've Been Framed? Are you sick in the head? No, it's not happening. I'm not doing it. Trudge, not doing it.
I want to know if anyone else has been on it, how much they got.
Hold on, have you got siblings?
Yeah, I got one brother.
Did he end up on You've Been Framed?
Nah.
So they bust your head and not his? Yo, listen, if I'm going on You've Been Framed for a bus skull, everybody's coming with me. Everybody better get on this swing. No, we need to do it with the same camcorder. Everyone do a take. And whichever one is the funniest, we're sending in. And after that, we get our money from that. We send another one in, but we dress up the garden differently. Everyone is ended up on You've Been Framed. You can't bust my skull. Put me on You've Been Framed. And then in the end, afterwards, I now have to be the one that has to see that trauma every year. How old were you?
Oh, I must have been about 4, 5.
Social services need to call Donna and Trevor, yeah? Donna and Trevor, social services owe you some backlog of questions. Got my guy out here.
Yeah.
Been on you, been framed.
It was good.
It wasn't. I swear if I see I swear if I see you been framed, I am staring through and I'm watching. And if I see a kid 4 years old with eyes that barely open that droop like this, I'm gonna call you because I know it's you in it, yeah? I'll be like, Trudge, I think that's you. And I look, if I see him with a bowl cut and his eyes barely open, and he like a skinny kid who doesn't seem to know how to wake up with his eyes because they're so small and always smiling and never know how to do a frowny face. Yeah. And if I hear Donna in the background, I am phoning you. I'm saying, yo, you need to call Harry Hill or somebody because this is disrespectful. That is out of order.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Hey, you lot follow Trudge and send him some love because he, after that trauma of ended up on You Been Framed. Yo, this whole episode will be You Been Framed if we're not careful.
Hey, I don't mind. I'm willing
You
to delve
better
deep.
not. Did you see any of the money from your mum?
No.
Listen, I'm flinging mum on a swing. I don't care. Mum, do me a favor. Get on that slide for a second. And that slide will have a gas heater underneath it, yeah? Burn off her skin when she's coming down. I don't care. You can't put me on You Been Framed, embarrass myself like that. And then I bet you, every time it was on, she's calling up everybody. Everyone, listen. Sam's on the telly. Nah. Your mum is disrespectful.
Bro, that was it. That was exactly it. I'm sure we had like a viewing party and everything.
Your mum set up a viewing party. Your mum put you on You Been Framed and set up a viewing party.
Yep.
Everybody, come quick. Yeah. Watch my son bust his skull. Your mum is out of order. Your mum is out of order. Nah.
Yeah, I've actually just realised how out of order she is, actually. That's not cool.
Your mum is out of order. Yo. No. Hey, Mrs. Trudge. Mrs. Trudge?
Mrs. Trudge.
Mrs. Trudge.
Oh, wait, yeah, no, not anymore, I guess. But
okay.
We're still with Mrs. Trudge.
All right, cool. Ms. Trudge. Donna, listen. Donna, you owe your son an apology. He should never have ended up on one of them prank shows. All right, for American listeners, You've Been Framed. I don't know if they got an American version, but it's one of them shows where your kid or your cat or you mess up, you fall over, you slip, you do some funny stunt or whatever it is. By mistake, it gets caught on camera by accident. Wink, wink. Donna, we know what you did. And then it gets sent off and then you get $250 to look like an absolute fool. And then afterwards, they keep the rights to your foolishness forever and ever and ever. And they rerun it whenever they want. Sam had his head bust from his parents, which is horrible to say when I say it the way that I've said it, respectfully. But a cat is a cat, a snake is a snake. Do you know what I mean? A spade is a spade. And a bus head is a bus head. They set up their son. They set up their son to go onto You Been Framed. And then afterwards did a watch party for their 4-year-old. I bet you're there with their head band-aid and looking at 3 or 4 teeth missing. Did I do okay? This makes so much sense now about you. This makes so much sense. The amount of times I'm sitting there going, bruv, don't you realise what's going on to you? No. No, I don't. Sometimes I phone Sam. Are you okay? I'm fine. Sam, can you get here real quick? Okay. That is so bad. Respectfully. I mean that with all the respect. Respectfully.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, my gosh.
Just
Sam.
my camera ain't on because my face is red.
Sam. Is it from the head injury? Or from... You should never have been You've Been Framed.
Yeah.
That is some... That is some poverty-stricken abuse that you had to put up with. Nah. Hey, is Donna coming to Doghouse comedy?
Nah, she can't even leave the house. She's like in a bad way. Oh, sorry, I'm saying this in a bad way here, but nah, she's not. Yeah, she ain't coming. She ain't coming.
My bad.
She's probably, you know, she's having karma for a £250 trauma. You know?
I weren't gonna say it. I don't know what bad is bad, but yo, we need to. Are you cool with your brother?
Yeah, sweet.
I need to phone him and just say, look, bro, is there any chance that you, for some reason, you might have ended up on like, I don't know, when dogs go wild or something. Oh my God. Is older or younger, brother?
Younger.
Oh, you're the older. How many years younger?
5.
5 years younger?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna get vexed what I said about it.
Nah.
All right.
Yeah, okay.
What's his name?
Harry.
All right, big up Harry, blood. Big up Harry. I'm sorry.
No,
Harry,
it's fine.
I apologize.
He didn't have to he didn't have to withstand any of that trauma. And it's always like, you know, I get a lot of comments sometimes saying, "Oh, yeah, your brother's well cute, man. What happened to you?" Oh, and I'm like, "Oh, okay."
Well, I think we know now.
Yeah, exactly. He wasn't put on a swing at the age of 4.
That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna do one even worse for you right now.
Yeah.
You were 4.
Yeah.
Harry's 5 years younger than you.
Yeah.
They done busted up their first one. They said, "Let's try again." He was a tester, and he's all right. But let's get Harry involved. Let's have another one. Were you a kid? Were you like ever allowed to hold him as a baby? Or nah, never.
No.
Nah, I bet not. Bet not. After that, no way. Yo, no. All jokes aside, after 20 minutes of ripping into your mum like that, that's bad. I don't like putting your kids on like You Been Framed like that. Wow. If it was a natural thing that happened by accident, I get it. But like,
I will ask the question. I will ask her. Like,
ask them, please.
Yeah, I will.
Come back next week and say, look, I spoke to mum about You Been Framed. Did you set up the swing?
Yeah, she probably did.
I don't think she did. I'm not going to put her down for that, but it just sounds suspicious. It all sounds it sounds a lot suspicious.
Yeah, you could be right. You could.
Like I think when it's something that's happened that no one's had any harm, like injuries and stuff. So, I'm going to address my injury in a minute. But I think it should be like that's all right. But when you're telling me you bust your head, that is bad.